Generic greetings and welcome back once again to the Last Starship. Today's beverage is a quite interesting zesty lemon with pomegranate and elderflower, I believe. It's apparently a zingy tea in a can. Interesting. Either way, welcome back to the game. And previously, we were once again building, specifically working on Stargate Project Phase 7. We got all of the Xelion energy cells completed. We also went to a new sector. We can see this is the area here, and we've got a couple of derelicts and some new areas with gas and other such things, and we are doing some scanning. We're doing some surveying by actually this foundry here. So in this one, I want to probably change the pace a little bit because I know we've been focusing a lot on manufacturing. We're still going to obviously do that because obviously we're doing mining and such. So what we'll do is we'll set this going and produce, well, at the moment we have to make the Nebidium capacitors, which requires Stargate capacitors and Nebidium ingots. So the ingots themselves, well, we're just getting done. And why have all these guys stopped? Not too sure what the deal is there. I think it's just because they're waiting to unload. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be doing that and getting those working. We also need to make Stargate capacitors for that, I believe. Yes, Stargate capacitors and Nebidium ingots. Stargate capacitors requires energy coils, actuators, and isotopes. Let me just set these all to the Stargate capacitor. Actually, no, not all the Stargate capacitor because they require the intake of this stuff here. This is the stable isotopes. However, I believe only the bottom ones are connected up, but we also need to make the capacitors themselves, which from here first, and then a bit, yeah, okay, right, so but we need actuators, and actuators require frames and motors. My head hurts. So what we'll do is we'll go for the actuators first. We need frames and motors in equal measure. So those are going to get changed to actuators, and that's going to be oh, actually wait, frames, and that's going to be then Stargate. No, that's frames and motors. But then I'm going to change those, shall we say, to Stargate frames. I don't know if that is the right amount. We'll just have to keep coming back, and obviously any over manufacture I'll just have to deal with, basically. Xelion energy cell frame we can get rid of. I'm just gonna go with storage, and it's an actuator. I wish I could search in this. I'm going to assume that perhaps wrongly that is going to be added in the future, but let's just go with those and get rid of the Stargate frames for now. It doesn't really matter. Actually, no, Stargate frames would be fine because we're going to build them and then the actuator is going to go there. So we're making actuators by the look of it. There you go. So Stargate frames and motors. Yeah, that's all working well. And obviously we've got all of these on the go too. In fact, that's actually the wrong way around, isn't it? This one should be motors and this one should be frames because you can see the difference there. Right, we've got a derelict derelict over here. So there's 3 derelicts, so I want to search those out. I also then, as I said at the start, I want to change the pace a little bit. I don't want to focus wholly on manufacture. I want to actually go back and do one of the missions that has been in the list for quite some time, and that is the Trouble with Tidlets. We won't get it done 100% because it's quite a long series of missions, I think, but hopefully enough, you know, that we can basically let this go and do its own thing. And then we'll come back to it, you know, sort of ad hoc and such. Right, okay, over to the Astral Temptress, maybe? No, that thing we're going to use to... do I want to use this to run around? I don't think so. We do have our... yeah, we do have our hyperspace sensors and the scanners. Do I need to... No, I don't need to go back to there. Okay. Let's go with then sector scan. Sector scan from here, actually. Region fully scanned. Okay, I'm going to have to move this over then. So I'm going to prepare the jump and move it there. So this is the Temptress. The survey will be cancelled. That's fine. We don't need to bother with that one. We'll set this on the go. It'll take a while. I don't think the location we're jumping to, and it's always good to jump this thing because we get stable isotopes, which we're going to need anyway. Sector scan, and there we go. Oh, that's it's fully scanned as well. So actually, I don't think there's many places I can really scan out. Let me go here, and now we'll scan, and that's all fine. That's now working. Right, fine. So we're going to go for the Procyon. Ooh, the Astral Temptress is battery low, and also a meteor shower. Okay. So it's suboptimal to stay here. Okay, I'll get the Procyon cruiser going over to this derelict because we're gonna like say scan out the derelicts, and that gives you research points for some of these extra things. So we'll do that. And as I said, once we've got the derelicts, we'll probably go ahead and look at the trouble with Tidlets, whatever it's called. This one I'm going to set back to the AGE Foundry. We'll just prepare the actually we'll probably go to this derelict maybe prepare that jump there. So we'll spin that around. You can see all these things are battery low. Is this because we're doing scanning? I think so. I think because we're doing scanning. Also, there's drones that are yeah, they're currently outside because we've run out of power. How much is this must take then a lot more than we can produce. Okay, that's curious. I'm actually going to send it back to the shipyard because, truth be told, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Server is finished, and I want to get this out the way. Let me go over to FTL and quickly, and then jump. Okay, and then we'll get it back here, and then we will repair because that was on half. Right, okay, trading reactors. We're going to get 2 of those and all the batteries that I can. We'll confirm that. And then installation, reactors, it's going to be 1, 2, that's fine. And then batteries is going to be, this was like a sort of cargo. This is like the ship that does a bit of everything. And, you know, we've sort of chopped and changed it and moved things around and such, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's now all sorted, I think. Let's go back over to the power pack, the big battery thing. Right, so we're gas collector. How you doing? You're not collecting gas, but I don't think we need it just yet. I was actually told to maybe put in some more batteries in here because you've got basically lightning rods, and then if you connect them all up, which we have done, we can store the energy, which is a good idea. I just yeah, I'm not able to get any batteries because I've just bought them all out. Okay, fine. Right, eyes on the prize. Cruiser, let's get going. Jump. So this is one of 3 jumps we're probably going to make. Like I say, we're trying to get the derelict, so we're going to go to tactical mode, and then we will basically head over here. Derelict, a cargo ship, and we're not going to mess around. We're just going to speed up to max speed and zip over here. There you go. There is the ship, and we don't need to. Oh no, we've already been to this one. Of course, we've been to this one. Yep, that's fine. Okay, another derelict. Prepare the jump. Yeah, because the derelicts stay, don't they? That's right. Might be of some benefit to get rid of them, actually. This one, however, we can see does have some salvage. It's actually quite difficult to see, but when the camera's spinning, you can unlock the camera. There you go. So over here, I believe we do have some. Yeah, we do have some research to pick up. There you go. We can see there's a flashing thing there. That is like a CPU, and we do have that. So we've grabbed them all, or are grabbing them all. Back over to the Foundry while that happens. And can I do another scan? Survey in progress. There you go. So it's surveyed by the AG Foundry. So that's the derelict there. Back over to the Procyon cruiser. We're going to tell it to go to that derelict. So we'll prepare the jump. And yeah, actually, we'll abort the jump because there's still more to salvage. A lot of it we probably won't need because it's just wreckage. But I mean, is it worth it? Storage, any cargo? Just put any cargo over there. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's just bits of wreckage, but at least we can melt this down, and we know we're gonna use it for things. Back over to the Foundry. How we're doing for actuators? We have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 26. Probably about 40 in total, and I need some amount. That's the technical term, obviously. Yeah, I wonder if we can get any more. Do we want any more crew aboard? I probably do. Oh yes, I need to be at a shipyard in order to do that. Oh, look at all this. We got loads of stuff in the storage crates here. We need the Nibidium ingots to make the things, and yeah, that's all good. Anyway, that can just crack on and do its own thing. Let's go back over the Procedurally cruiser. I think we're about right now, so we're going to prepare the jump here and jump because nothing is in space drone-wise, so we're fine on that front. And then once again, we're going to go to this derelict cargo ship, back over to here. This is getting scanned out, which is good. We've got these fortresses over here. Fortress. We can go over there. But I really don't want to do that with this current ship because it's the only combat vessel, and it has been noted that we would certainly benefit, nay, will need more combat capabilities in the near future, which is one of the reasons why we're doing the other mission, the Trouble with Tidlets, because I think you get a ship after that. So it'll save us a little bit of money, and it's a bit of a break in tone and what we're doing, and we're going for that. Almost full complete when it comes to for the missions, so yeah. But it is quite a long series of them, and like I say, we want to maybe sort of change things up for that. Right, research. I should have selected some actually. Drone speed. We got metallurgy, smelter efficiency, which we've already unlocked. Reactor efficiency. We don't have that, and we don't have the speed for the drones. Robot arms. We've got different compact robot arms. All this stuff. We got hydroponics, which I've never bothered going down. I've never really felt the need to do it. I will go for a blueprint of drones because why not? This then can go back to... Actually, it's going to go to the Foundry because that's where we've got our research. So we're going to jump to the Foundry and... we'll bring it over here, so that's fine. In our normal logistics, from the Procedurally cruiser to the Foundry, we want to send over to them all of the scrap metal, some precious metal, precious metal ingots, and 6 frames, 6 mortars, 2 energy coils. This is all stuff which is randomly picked up, and then the processors, and that should do us for now. Yes, okay, and all of those should be able to head over. Oh, look at that, no storage for the nubidium ingot. Right, we really do need to probably go and yeah, change that up a little bit. Now, let me go over to storage and the nubidium ingots. There we go. We've got more space in the ship, just in bulk. But I want more of these boxes, which I really want to move them. But I daren't move them with stuff in because I think it just gets rid of it. So I don't want to take that chance. I'm happy not being able to just see the line to indicate its level of... Well, how full it is. What are you doing there? What? Hang on a second. Procedurally cruiser. Orders. Mining off. And gather salvage and materials. Gather materials off. We do not want to gather materials. Oh, they're taking all the nubidium ingots. Of course they are. Not ingots, sorry. The nubidium bits. Logistics. Nubidium ore. There we go. Send that over. And then max speed this out and wait for that to be completed. So scrap metal has been moved, nubidium ore's been moved, mortars are getting shifted, which is good. Processors are gone, and that's all good. So now I should be able to go for, say, drone speed. I cannot afford research. Research credits. Oh, I mustn't have moved them over. I did get some. There's a research credit there. Okay. Logistics. I just obviously haven't... I've just sent the processor... Oh, research credits, yes. I've just been looking at processors. Right. That has been moved over. Okay. No nubidium storage. There's another ship there. There's a couple of ships. Doing some weird dance there. We're going to say for these guys, everyone prepare the jump back to the shipyard and jump, because... we obviously want to do some purchasing. Specifically, we're going to go for... Well, I'm going to move the astral temptress because it's just in the way. The Foundry then. So I'm going to go with trading and solar as always, and logistics. And we're going to go with a storage crate. We're going to confirm that. We're going to go with install and then solar panels, and then get all the solar panels in. I think that's correct. Smelters, storage crates. So, storage crates. So they take up less room that way, do they? Yeah. Would be probably benefit doing that. I'm going to then put this off to one side, even though it's a bit dodgy. How we're doing over here? We're doing okay. I'm also going to go to trading and selling, and I'm going to sell random bits that I've got in here. So cannon shells will keep. The metals will all keep. I'll just get rid of the lenses. The coils will be alright. The processors can go. The shielded Xelion, I don't think we need, nor do we need the energy cells. And the rest of it can... yeah, that'll do. Whoa, how much profit? 161,000. Wow, confirm. Because of these Xelion energy cells, I would imagine. Right, okay. So, we are needing to change that so we can store some of these. I'm also very aware that, good grief, the entire ship is just clogged up with stuff. So that is going to be the Bidium ingots. So they should move it from here. If I say prioritize crate, yes. Then obviously they'll smelt that, and then it'll come out of here. I'm going to go to storage. Any cargo like that. That's fine. Nibidium ore. I'm just going to build along to there. So they can shift it. And that should be fine. Right, so Stargate actuators. We've got, what was it, 13? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 70. I would say there's about 80 there. There is an easy way to do it, isn't there? You just click logistics and scroll down. 86. Math wasn't too bad. How many does one need for that? For a Stargate capacitor, I need... Well, how many Stargate Nibidium capacitors? I think it was 140. It was 160. And I need at least 160 capacitors. Each one requires one actuator. So I need 160 actuators. That's fine. We can work on that. We can work on that, right? Yeah. So I just need to wait for this, for the actuators to be sorted. Right. I don't think I need any more Xelion. Right. What I'm going to do is... Do I want to send the gas ship over? I'm actually going to jump FTL. I'm going to jump the lot. Everyone's going to come back, to be honest. Because it would be nice just to sort of jump around and pick up some more, basically more stuff for this thing. And eventually I might actually start doing the trouble with Tidlets. So we'll finish off these. Don't think I'll probably need any more frames. Can we make more frames? Yes, because we've got loads of storage there. That's all good. So we've jumped through. From trading here. Solar panels. And logistics. Storage crate. Install. Solar panels. I don't know what sort of capacity we have for this sort of stuff, but I think it'd be quite good. There we go. And that's going to be changed to... where is it? Nibidium ingots. I don't know what our power is like for... There's a reactor, which is 2,021 megawatts at the moment, in 11,000 storage of the battery. And you have power grid. So you increase the amount of power that goes to things. I've never needed to look at that. I'm just going to go to max speed for a moment while the guys crack on here. I'm just mainly finishing the research. Drone assembly, which we're not going to use. I don't plan on building it. I do want to look at some point as well making a carrier, but you know, I'll get onto that probably in 2029. So we have metallurgy. We have completed that. Have we not? No. Smelter efficiency or reactor efficiency? Well, reactor... I mean, they're all good, but drone speed... Now, I'm normally one for going for efficiency. But, do we need it? Is speed better for us? So no, that's available. So you begin do you unlock it and then you research it? That might be true. That might be the case. I'm gonna go with drone speed and then we'll probably jump to metallurgy. Right, that's all good. Let me go to the Procedurally cruiser and head over to Trouble with Tidlets. We will jump. Trouble with Tidlets, Part 1. And the gas collector and other things are just doing their own thing. Professor Artemis Toppingbury, of Toppingbury. What is a ship like yours doing all the way out here? Maybe you can help. I'm looking for creatures that usually live on small, isolated asteroids like the ones in this system. If you find anything, make sure you tell me. Well, there they are. There's the Tidlets. Oh, do I want to bring the cruiser? Yeah, because it basically fills up your ship with Tidlets. Or at least it used to, but they have changed it. My gods, you found them. Oh, they're still alive? Oh, there's 2 of them. Captain, you've made an incredible discovery. We've seen these interstellar life forms before on large asteroids deep in uncharted space, but never alive, and you found a pair. Call them the Tidlets. Accept. To help with the research. I should introduce myself. My name is Artemis Toppingbury. I'm a professor at the Institute of Interstellar Lifeforms. We've been trying to find a live Tidlet for years now. This is a massive breakthrough. Bring the Tidlets on board carefully using a logistics drone. Once you have them, meet me at the Institute for Interstellar Lifeforms. We're at Starbase NG7. So there goes the drones. And recover. So 1. I like the way they fit into the drone bay. And the guys are going to pick them up. And there we go. And deliver them at NG7. Now, this is a problem. Because, well, the thing about the Tidlets is, they reproduce, I believe, via interstellar travel or in interstellar travel. Deliver. You managed to bring them back. Amazing. I'll be here in a second. Alright. Let's see. Looks like them there. And there's Toppingbury with their ship. Quite a small ship, but it's reasonable. You can see the shipyard and such, which is absolutely massive. Back to the Procedurally cruiser. See it's coming in. And docking on the front? Or is it spot? No, it's spinning about. I will go to sell as well, actually. And yeah, I do have the fusion reactor in here. And FTL drives and so, how have I picked all this up? Sell. FTL drive, engine, docking port, sewage pipe, ice grinder, gas collector. A lot of this is just probably from the... I'll keep the reactor. Explosives. A lot of this is from the salvage, I would imagine. So, this is the greatest day of my life. To be the first discoverer and study an entirely new life form, one native to deep space. Think of all we can learn from these little creatures. I mean, you'll get some credit for finding them, of course, but I've waited my whole life for a moment like this. Ah, good. Well, they seem to be quite happy with that. That has afforded us 50,000 generic units of currency, and our names in the history books. Now we know where to look. We may be able to find more of them in deep space. The asteroid where you found them has a large iron and aluminium core with some unusually crystalline structures on the outside. There are similar asteroids in the sector that have been recorded and scanned. Nobody would bother trying to mine such worthless rocks. They might not have looked too closely. I think it's worth searching there for more of these creatures. New objective: investigate asteroid X76588. Investigate asteroid X09765. Investigate asteroid X56231. Investigate asteroid X67832. and deliver the Tidlets to the Institute of Interstellar Lifeforms. Okay, so where are the asteroids? They are around here. Quite a number of asteroids. Okay, let's just crack on doing that then. No reason not to. Let us investigate the asteroids. So, there is the asteroid, and we can see some more Tidlets. Alright, I'm going to go over to Tactical. We'll head over, and there we go. We have picked them up. Good. We will set destination for this next one. Also research completed drone speed. And yes, you do have to actually research that. I'll jump over to the Foundry. Oh, actuators are full. Logistics. Actuators, 156. However, there's still some on this assembly table. Storage. Actuators. There. They'll then pick them up and move them. So I can stop producing frames, stop producing motors, and stop producing those. So I'm just going to wait for them to pick it up and drop it off, and then just see what the logistics says. 160 Stargate actuators. We're good on that one. So all of these can now be stopped. Dual check Stargate. Nebidium capacitors requires capacitors, which is energy coils, Stargate actuators, and stable isotopes. So all of these can be changed to Stargate capacitors, which is energy coils, Stargate actuators, and the isotopes. Isotopes are over there. We're going to go to plumbing and the cables, and that's now cabled up. And all of these can be changed to energy coils and energy coils. And then what I'll do is go to right, what would be Stargate capacitors, wouldn't it? Storage, Stargate capacitors. There you go. Selling. Got a random like. Do I need the frames? I could probably get rid of the frames and the motors, in fact. I'll keep them just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, there we go. Stargate capacitors, which will then allow us to make the Nebidium capacitors, because we've got Nebidium ingots. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right. Back to the Procedurally cruiser. Jump. And tactical once again. Tactical mode over there. We got, is that 3 Tidlets this time? Just gonna head over. Yep, there was 3. Prepare the jump. Jump. No, no, what happened? What did you do? What did I do? No! The Tidlet seems to be on fire. It looks like they died of shock during the hyperspace jump. Oh goodness. This is such horrible news. Did any of them survive? Yes. We'll have to be so careful now on, Captain. I suggest a maximum hyperspace jump range of 480 light years while you have these creatures on board. We can't let any more of them perish this way. Right. So, it's the opposite of what I said earlier. I said they, yes, they reproduce in hyperspace. Nope, they apparently get set on fire. So that is the maximum jump range. Okay. Prepare the jump once again. So we'll jump. Let's see now. Oh god, the Tidlets. Oh goodness, hope they're okay. What's happening? Are you kidding me? They've reproduced. Oh no, so it was the case. Just witnessed the life form spontaneously reproducing. This is just such incredible news, but what was the condition? Maybe those ones already fertile and pregnant? Did you need any mating behaviours? We need more analysis. Keep looking, Captain. Bring them to us when you're done. Okay, fair enough. So you can see we're going to pick these guys up here. 1, 2, 3 in total. Like so. And come on. Head back, drone. There you go, they've got it. Oh, that's some acceleration. Right, so we need to head back. However, the safe distance is within this green range. Right, we're going to prepare the jump, and we will leave it there for now. That has been a bit of the Last Starship. We actually got a lot more done than I thought we would. Let me just double check here. Stargate capacitors, 128 is what we produced. It's fine. We won't be able to go over really the amount we need, because it's going to be based on the actuators. So next episode we'll do a couple of things. We'll go continuing on with building of the Stargate stuff, as well as let's always look for solar panels. There's one there, and always look for some boxes, which there's storage crates. 2 storage crates. Let me get that. Install storage crates 1, 2. Solar panel like that. Just going to double check the cablings. Cablings is looking good. Yes. I think they're all good. Yeah, that's fine. And we've also got battery as well. I've had just sitting in storage for quite some time. I think I'm just shoving it in this corridor. There's no reason not to. You can also sort of put it there as well. Just out of the way. I just like the idea of the good access. So we are going to, as I said, leave it there. That's been a bit of the Last Starship. Next episode we'll crack on with obviously the new parts of the Stargate project, as well as continuing on with the Trouble with Tidlets mission. As always, let me know what you think in the comments, and hopefully you have enjoyed it so far, and we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.